Hello and welcome to DoitwithCassendre.com. I'm Cassandra and here we are at Dwell on Design 2011. There are so many great furniture designers here, green solutions to living, beautiful art pieces for the home, and I can't wait to share them with you. Come on, let's go see what we got in store. Hi there, I'm here with Greg Bergere at gobuildstudio, and we're going to talk to him a little bit about his furniture design. It is beautiful and I had to share it with you. So Greg, tell me a little bit about what you do.
Well, I have a small furniture company based in San Francisco, and we have a line of our own original designs that we produce for the interior design trade and a lot of individuals. We're doing commercial and residential work at this point. We focus our work on clean, modern designs. We use sustainably furnished products, locally sourced as much as possible.
Even better.
And we keep our workshop in San Francisco because we like to keep our friends employed and spread the work around locally.
Very cool. Now, do you have a design background?
I'm a former architect. I actually studied at art school originally. It was my undergraduate degree. I worked as a carpenter and cabinet maker for many years before going to architecture school at Carnegie Mellon, and I worked practicing architecture for 18 years. It kind of wore me out, and I'd always had my hands in furniture making, so I just went for it and started my furniture business.
You're like a cat. You have 9 lives. My gosh.
I hope I haven't burned too many of them yet.
Well, no, I only counted like 4, so you've got a ways to go.
I have a ways to go. I'm very pleased.
So now, are you from California originally?
No, I grew up in New England and Pennsylvania. I come from a long line of Yankees, so I learned a lot about thrift and shaker sensibilities, and that really originated my design sensibility and my work ethic. We moved out to California just to be in the sun and in San Francisco 22 years ago, and no regrets.
So you're a Californian, 22 years.
Now, 22 years makes me a local.
But, I mean, Pennsylvania is like a history of woodworking and stuff, so I'm sure that's bred into you.
There's a long tradition of craft and architecture and handiwork in Pennsylvania. You can see it in all the buildings. You can see it in the furniture. I grew up around antiques. My parents are big antique collectors. I have a large appreciation for the craft of furniture and the history of furniture.
Very cool. Now, I'm going to ask you a little bit about the zebra wood, because I was really struck by it, and you told me something special about your zebra wood.
Well, we found a supplier who produces a quarter-sawn zebra wood veneer made out of tree-raised poplar. It's a relatively new product. I'm not exactly sure what the process is, but they raise the trees. Poplar is a very fast-growing, sustainable wood. It's very stable, and they produce the veneers, and I believe it's a print dye process that creates the look of the quarter-sawn zebra wood. It's a fraction of the cost, and of course, zebra wood is an overly harvested African hardwood, and so for a fraction of the cost, we actually end up with a better product. And we can get it in the United States.
See, that's so cool. You just have to ask yourself the questions and the answers present themselves. I love it. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks so much. It's a pleasure talking to you.
A great pleasure.